Hello, I'm Steve Weber, the host of Book Cheapskate. We're running down the top Kindle books featured today on bookcheapskate.com. Happy Friday, everyone. It's October 10th, 2025. As always, I'm joined by my co-host and bookworm sidekick, Cassandra. Good morning, Cass.
Good morning. Ready to dive into another big list? We've got a lot today.
We really do. Loads of freebies, some deep discounts across, well, pretty much every genre imaginable.
Yeah, romance, mystery, classics, sci-fi, even some pretty hefty nonfiction hitting the shelves.
Exactly. So the plan today, folks, is a rapid deep dive. We'll hit the highlights, pull out what makes these tick, maybe find some trends, all free or seriously cheap today.
Let's do it, starting with the free list, right?
Yep. Book 1,
Yeah.
Million Dollar Date by Susan Hatler. Sweet second chance romance.
Ah, yes. The ultimate meet-cute disaster, as they call it. Abigail, she runs a dog rescue.
Right, and she gets pulled over for speeding by Cooper Hill. Super serious cop.
And then the ticker is she shows up for her blind date late, muddy, probably smelling like, well, dogs and barns.
And guess who the date is?
Cooper. The cop. It's brilliant.
But here's the hook, right?
Yeah.
She doesn't just walk out. She needs his vote.
Exactly. For this huge donation, like 6 figures, to save her dog rescue. So
Fake dating.
fake dating for a good cause. You know it's going to get real. It's a solid setup.
Okay, book 2, shifting gears a bit. Sweet Tea and Spirits by Angie Fox. Paranormal, cozy mystery romance.
Ooh, I like these. Southern charm, but with, ghosts and stuff.
Definitely. You've got Verity Long, her pet skunk, Lucy, which is memorable, and this amazing avocado green Cadillac.
That's specific. Love it. And she goes undercover.
Yeah, with the town's it girls. Something weird is happening at their historic headquarters.
And ghosts are involved, whispering clues. Classic cozy, but with that paranormal twist.
Plus some romance with the deputy sheriff. Says it's book 5, but jump in friendly. Good to know.
Nice. Cozies need that strong hook now, that unique
No,
angle.
Totally. Okay, now, we need to talk about book 3, Consequences. Book 1 by Aletha Romick, Dark Romance.
Oh, right. And we need to be really clear here. This one is intense.
Very intense. The description uses phrases like morally complex, psychological manipulation. The heroine, Claire, is abducted.
Yeah, by this tycoon, Anthony Rawlings, who sees her as an acquisition. It's heavy stuff.
Definitely Stockholm Syndrome territory, as the notes say. So, crucially,
Check the content warnings. Seriously. Readers need to know what they're getting into with this one.
absolutely, it explores some really dark themes about power and control. It's a specific subgenre with a dedicated readership. But yeah, warnings are essential.
Okay, deep breath. Let's lighten things up considerably.
Please. Book 4, Corfu Capers by Joy Skye. Feel-good romantic comedy.
Ah, lovely. Pure escapism set in Corfu, Greece. Sounds nice right about now.
Isn't it just? So Kate Delaney, she's divorced, trying to prove she's fine on her own.
Uh-oh. Famous last words in rom-com land.
Pretty much. She tries to plan her son's proposal and apparently botches it.
And then,
Literally stumbles into Pericles, a charming Greek local.
of course she does. It's that whole type A meets laid-back Mediterranean lifestyle thing, right? Learning to let go. Yeah.
Exactly. Son, fun, probably some misunderstandings, pure comfort reading.
Perfect. Okay, book 5 is Hate Hex. A by Gina LaManna. Paranormal romantic comedy.
This one sounds fun. Enemies to lovers, but with magic in New York City.
Get this setup. Trixie Gardens, average witch, also a taxi driver,
Okay, quirky.
accidentally activates her powers by shooting a wine cork at her landlord's face.
No. Who's the landlord?
Dominic Kent, grumpy, vampire, and lives in her rent-controlled building.
Oh, that's gold. Enemies from the get-go.
Totally. And it escalates into this hex war with clever enchantments and witty curses.
Love it. But then it turns serious.
Yeah, his brother comes back for revenge, so they probably have to team up. Classic trope evolution.
Right. Okay. Switching gears again. Big time.
Yeah.
Book 6, For Whom the Bell Tolls. Ernest Hemingway.
Wow. A free classic. And what a classic. Spanish Civil War.
It's just foundational, isn't it? Robert Jordan, the American, and Maria, the Spanish woman.
Falling in love over just 4 days while he's on this incredibly dangerous mission.
In Hemingway's style, that sparse, muscular prose, it creates so much tension. You feel the countdown.
Absolutely. It's not just about war. It's about the human cost, love under pressure, sacrifice. Essential reading. If you haven't read it, grab it while it's free.
Definitely. Now, let's jump back to crime for a sec. Book 7, The List. Jonah Green, Book 1, by Graham H. Miller. Police procedural.
This sounds gritty. British crime. Detective Jenna Green gets exiled. to the coroner's office. Ouch.
Yeah, talk about a fall from grace. But he gets a shot at redemption.
Yeah.
Decoding 7 cryptic names left behind by a dead homeless man.
Ooh, intriguing, like a puzzle.
Exactly. But of course his boss wants it buried. There's corruption. Classic noir setup.
The lone detective fighting the system. High stakes, especially when his own life is threatened. Sounds promising for procedural fans.
Yep. Okay, another giant of literature next.
Yeah.
Book 8, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Arthur Conan Doyle.
The first collection. From 1892. This is where it all began, really.
It defined the whole genre. 12 stories in here. The Speckled Band. A Scandal in Bohemia.
Irene Adler.
The Woman Who Beat Holmes. Well, sort of. It just showcases his incredible powers of observation, deduction.
And Watson, the perfect narrator. You can see the blueprint for basically all detective fiction that came after right here. Amazing. It's free.
Incredible value. Okay, let's try something different. Book 9, Journey of the Sorcerer. In the Beginning. Book 1 by Frank Underwood.
This sounds niche, but cool. Coming-of-age fantasy mixed with 1970s D&D culture.
Yeah. Todd Preston joins a D&D group, partly because he likes Helen, the game master, who's dating someone else. Awkward.
Oh, teenage angst. But there's a fantasy element, too.
Right, it's dual narrative. It bounces between the real-world 70s stuff girls, his twin sister, all that, and the fantasy adventures in their D&D game world, Avendor.
That's a really interesting structure, using the fantasy game to maybe mirror or escape the real-world drama.
Clever.
Yeah, sounds as it could be quite layered. All right, quick hits on a couple more romances. Book 10, Elusive Enforcer. Mafia romance, Cameron Hart.
Caporelli Crime Family, Book 1. Okay, Mafia, curvy girl heroine. Insta-love. Yep, ticks those boxes. The enforcer is staking out an accounting firm, supposedly for documents. He's actually obsessed with the heroine who works there, this Little Miss Sunshine.
Ah, the possessive protector, and then she gets herself into trouble.
Takes the documents herself, attracts a stalker.
And he drops everything to protect her. Mission forgotten. Classic mafia romance trope, that protective instinct kicking in hard.
Exactly. Okay, Book 11, Killer Motives. Domestic thriller, Bonnie Traymore.
Ooh, this sounds juicy. Hudson Valley series, Book 1. Victoria finds out her husband's having an affair.
And then the mistress is murdered. That same night.
Whoa. And the cops, Detective Stark and Sanchez, show up at their door. Nightmare scenario.
Totally. So she has to figure out, is her cheating husband also a killer? Or is someone framing them both?
Love that dilemma. And the setting Tarrytown, Hudson Valley during Halloween adds great atmosphere.
Definitely ups the creepy factor.
Yeah.
All right, Book 12 is a huge deal. Sentinels Complete Series box set. James David Victor.
Get this, all 7 books. Free. Sci-fi adventures.
That's insane value. Captain Melius Volary and his Sentinels, they're like mercenary warriors.
Protecting people who can pay. Exploring ruins of the Prime Ones, fighting an ancient alien power.
Sounds like classic space opera. Fast-paced action, galaxy-saving stakes.
Perfect for binge reading if you want a whole series handed to you. Wow.
Seriously. Okay, couple more free historicals. Book 13, Destined to be a Duchess by Megan Sloan. Regency romance.
Ah, the classic trope. Commoner pretending to be nobility.
Yep. Patrick Day, an orphan, makes a wager to infiltrate a duke's ball dressed as an earl.
And meets
Lady Sarah, who hates the idea of marriage. But she thinks he's an earl, right?
Oh, the dramatic irony. Socially forbidden love, but she doesn't even know how forbidden it is. That's where the tension comes from, the secret.
Totally. Pure Regency drama. And Book 14? Now listen closely, folks. Blood Witch, The Witch Lens by Lucy Lanka.
Right, this is the historical Regency romance one. We have another Blood Witch later that's different.
Important distinction. So this one is described as My Fair Lady meets Mystery.
Okay, interesting combo. Marianne, a seamstress, finds out she's actually an earl's legitimate daughter.
And gets summoned to a duchess's manor to learn how to be a proper lady.
And there's a mystery.
Yes. The duchess's handsome son, Anthony, is investigating his father's suspicious death.
But he's getting distracted by the lovely seamstress-turned-potential lady, Marianne.
Leading to potential scandal and trying to solve a murder. Nice mix of stakes.
Okay, that wraps up the free list. 14 books. Now for the discounted gems, some really interesting ones here.
Yeah, starting with Book 15, The Birthday Party by Wendy Dranfield. Psychological fiction, $1.99.
This premise gives me chills. A child just vanishes at a crowded family birthday party in their own home.
For Charlotte, wearing red boots and a cowboy hat, it's every parent's worst nightmare.
And the hook is that pristine suburban setting, the perfect family. Suddenly, everyone's a suspect.
The husband who changed his shirt for some reason, the anxious older daughter, It turns the family unit itself into the source of suspense. Creepy.
Very effective. Okay, book 16, also $1.99. A memoir, Everything I Learned in a Chinese Restaurant by Curtis Chin.
That sounds fantastic. Growing up gay and Asian American in 1980s Detroit.
And the family restaurant, Chung's Cantonese cuisine, is the heart of the story.
Apparently, it was this incredible melting pot. The black mayor, drag queens, Jewish couples, all mixing there.
Wow, a real microcosm of the city. And the structure.
Yeah.
It's based on the restaurant's menu.
Isn't that brilliant? Using the menu items to frame chapters about family, identity, community. Sounds like a really unique and important memoir.
Definitely want to check that out. Okay, book 17, In My Heart by Nora Everly. Military romance, $2.49.
High angst warning on this one. Second chance military romance.
Hero left her, Lily, because of war trauma. Years pass.
He comes back, finds her a widow, and then discovers one of her kids is actually his.
Oh, man. That's devastating. The lost years.
Exactly. The description quotes, I lost years I can't get back. But also hope. Love like ours doesn't vanish. It waits. Set in small-town Tennessee. Sounds emotional.
Deeply emotional. Okay, book 18, Tech Witch boxed set books 1 to 3, MJ Scott. $2.29, says 72% off.
Whoa, big discount for 3 books. Paranormal Witches and Wizards romance, but with a twist.
Tech and magic collide. Futuristic urban fantasy. Maggie's a computer genius.
Who finds out she's a witch, the tech witch, after taking a job with a VR billionaire.
That's a fresh concept. A computer whisperer using tech and magic sounds like fun and a great deal for the set.
Definitely. Book 19, Scattered Worlds by David Collins. First Contact Sci-Fi, $1.99.
High concept stuff here. An alien weapons test goes wrong and worlds literally blend together.
Yeah. Jake crashes his car into an impossible wall of snow beside a pool of lava. That kind of blending.
Whoa, so survival is about navigating this constantly shifting landscape.
Pretty much. Walks 1,000 yards and everything changes. He has to build a tribe from different species just to survive. Wild premise.
Sounds intense. Book 20, World Burning 1, Derek Shippert. Post-apocalyptic thriller, $1.99.
EMPCME survival. Solar storm takes out the grid.
Prepper fiction territory. Our hero is Rex Hayes, military vet, up in the Oregon mountains. He's probably ready.
He is, but then he saves this teenage girl, Zoe, who has amnesia and is being hunted.
Ooh, okay, so it's not just survival. It's a thriller with a mystery. Who's hunting her and why? Especially when society's collapse adds another layer.
Right. Survival plus a conspiracy. Okay, now for some big new releases. These aren't free, but important. Book 21, Enshittification, Cory Doctorow.
Ah, yes. He coined the term American Dialect Society's 2023 Word of the Year, wasn't it?
It was, and this book explains why the internet often feels like it's getting worse.
Right, it's this pattern. Platforms attract users, then abuse users to please business customers, then abuse the businesses to extract all the value.
Before the whole thing collapses or becomes unusable, think social media feeds, streaming services, search engines.
It's a really sharp diagnosis of the digital world's problems. But he offers solutions too, right? How to disenshittify.
Exactly. Moves beyond just complaining.
Yeah.
Essential reading if you're frustrated with tech platforms, which is pretty much everyone.
Probably. Okay, book 22, another new release, How to Make Money in Any Market, Jim Cramer.
The mad money guy. Love him or hate him, he knows how to communicate finance.
So what's the angle here? Get rich quick.
Not really. It seems more focused on the psychology, overcoming fear, identifying solid growth, and income stocks.
Regardless of whether the market's up, down, or sideways.
That's the idea. A practical guide for navigating different market conditions without panicking. More about strategy than hot tips.
Makes sense. Leads nicely into book 23, The Art of Spending Money, Morgan Housel.
Yeah, from the author of The Psychology of Money. This one flips the script. It's not about earning. It's about spending well, which is hard.
He argues we confuse things, right? Like comfort with excess or utility with status symbols.
Exactly. We buy things we think will make us happy, but maybe they don't deliver. So what's the core lesson?
According to the notes, it's that the most valuable return on investment is peace of mind. It's less about spreadsheets, more about self-awareness.
Knowing what actually brings you fulfillment and aligning your spending with that, that's profound, actually.
It really is. Okay, one last book. Book 24, Blood Witch, The Witchlands, Susan Dennard, $2.99.
And this is the young adult Wizards and Witches fantasy one, not the Regency one from earlier.
Got it. Epic YA fantasy, Blood Witch, A Duin, Thread Witch Isolt, survival war.
Sounds intense. Victoria Aveyard apparently called it so good it's intimidating. High praise.
Yeah, it emphasizes complex, magic, morally gray characters, high stakes, and the idea that trust is a tenuous bond in this world.
Sounds like top-tier YA fantasy for fans of the genre. Great way to round out the list.
Wow, okay, that was 24 books. Quite the sprint.
We did it. From steamy romance to economic theory and back again.
A little something for everyone there, for sure.
Well, thanks for joining us today. And remember, if you want to download any of the books we've mentioned today, visit us at bookcheapskate.com, and you'll have all the links right there. But do it now before these deals expire. Who knows? They might even expire later today. And don't miss tomorrow's show. Very morning, it's all brand new. Cass, we'll do it again then.
Absolutely. See you then. Farewell, everyone.
Until then, keep on opening new worlds with great books without blowing a massive hole in your wallet. And whatever you do, remember this. When you read,
Your mind becomes its own kingdom.